If you've ever wondered what makes the BMW 3 Series such a legend, it's simple. It's one of the most enduring stories in automotive history. Launched in 1975 as the E21, the original was a compact two-door sedan that introduced key BMW cues: the Hofmeister kink, kidney grille, short front overhang, and delivered a pure, driver-focused layout that set the tone for what a sports sedan could be. And though BMW has since moved through 7 major generations, the core DNA, rear-wheel drive, tight cornering, believable power, has remained remarkably consistent. That said, which generation sums up BMW perfection? Many automotive purists point to the E30, the second generation introduced in the early 1980s. That generation expanded the lineup to include 4-door sedans, convertibles, wagons, and the M3, which quickly became an icon thanks to its razor-sharp chassis and turbocharged power. Today, the E30 325i and M3 remain among the most beloved BMWs ever made because they were driver-centric, focused, and beautifully proportioned. The Peak Malaysia. Then came the E36 in the 1990s, a cleaner, more aerodynamic design, and the arrival of multi-link rear suspension, which dramatically improved handling and ride comfort. This generation broadened BMW's appeal, adding diesel and compact hatchback variants, while still retaining sporty credibility, especially in M3 trim. Enthusiasts often hail the E36 M3 as a balanced driver's tool, nimble, smooth, and modern for its era. The Peak Malaysia. By the late 1990s, the E46 arrived with a refined aesthetic, muscular curves, sharper lines, and a perfect balance between elegance and agility. It introduced Valvetronic variable valve lift, improved safety, and one of BMW's most revered versions, the M3 CSL. With over 3.2 million units sold, it remains BMW's best-selling 3 Series ever. In the mid-2000s, the E90 brought bold styling under crisp angles, flame surfacing, design philosophy. It debuted BMW's iDrive infotainment system and turbocharged inline-6 engines in the 335i, along with a V8 in the first V8-powered M3. It was controversial but undeniably advanced, though some found it less emotionally appealing than its predecessor Motorauto.com. The F30 era beginning in 2011 marked BMW's transition to turbocharging across the board, the arrival of hybrid options like the 330e, a long wheelbase variant for China, and an overall increase in customization and trims. Some critics described its dynamics as slightly duller than past generations, but the F30 became widely adopted and remains common on U.S. roads today. Which car? Most recently, the G20 emerged in 2018, featuring cleaner design language, refined tech and connectivity, plug-in hybrids, mild hybrids, and M340i performance levels. With BMW's newest iDrive systems and digital cockpit, it blends heritage with modernity and sets the stage for next year's radical switch to the new E-Class platform with both EV and combustion versions. Carbuzz. For many U.S. drivers and enthusiasts, the winner is clear. The E46 remains the gold standard, a perfect storm of design, dynamics, reliability, and enthusiast appeal. As one Reddit user put it, the E46 strikes a good balance between technology, reliability, and good design, something that got upset by the E92 with its iDrive system. Reddit. Road and Tracks ranking supports this, placing the E30 M3 and E46 M3 among the top expressions of 3 Series perfection, noting how the E46 balanced every element without sacrificing purity. Road and Track. That said, there's romance in every generation. The E30 delivers nostalgic purity and classic proportions. The E36 delivered modernity and engineering breakthroughs. The E90 brought tech leaps, and the G20 offers luxury without forgetting its sporting heritage. For many buyers in America, the F30 represents everyday utility and flexibility, while the G20 feels like a high-tech ready answer to premium competition. All generations have their merits, but only a few transcended their era.so, which era of 3 Series really moved the game on. If pressed, I'd argue the E46 generation did it best. It refined aesthetics that still turn heads today and refined engineering that still holds up. Yet, that doesn't hurt the nostalgia of E30 or the bone-deep compact sedan feeling of the original E21 or the forward-thinking innovation of the E90 and G20. As BMW interviews commemorate 50 years of the 3 Series, soon followed by the arrival of a 7th+ generation in 2026, fans still debate beauty or brains? Precision or personality? Now it's your turn. Drop a comment and vote on which generation you'd call Peak 3 Series. Share your preference, whether it's E30 for purity, E46 for balance, E90 for advancement, or G20 for its high-tech sophistication, and let the nostalgia wars commence.